Hey guys, I don't normally do videos on stuff like this, as you all know, but this is something that pretty severe. I thought I should get it out there too. It's come across this article. It was put out November 24th, and I've been meaning to do a video on it. It's just, to be honest with you, I keep forgetting, and I want to get it out there because there's other channels that's actually reporting on it now too. So, an energy watchdog group is warning that President Joe Biden's energy policy has put more than half the country at elevated risk for blackouts this winter. Uh, Citing a new energy report, the National Rural Electric Cooperative Association pointed to Biden's policies as a direct threat to the stability of America's energy grid, according to Fox Business Network. Okay, that threat may be acutely felt in the coming months as AccuWeather is pretending a harsh winter this season. Okay, basically, I don't want to read the whole thing. Uh, I'll read this one section right here. It says, a strengthening El Nino will make this winter colder and plenty more snowfall for millions of people who live in major cities. AccuWeather reported on October 4th, adding that the weather will be especially severe across the central and eastern United States. Okay, what they're basically saying is there's going to be such a strain on the electrical grid that's not going to be able to help it or handle it, and it's actually going to start shutting it down. So like a few years back or a couple years back, where the all the air conditioners, I think out in Texas or whatever, was overloading the grid out there. Okay, what it's saying is from Texas right here, this map right here, from Texas all the way up to New England, even parts of Canada, uh, is going to be really, really severe as far as snowfall, cold weather, just wet. And people's going to be running a lot of electric heat. They don't think the system's going to be able to handle it. Because if you go back up here and read, let's see, let me find it here. It says that the energy grid, the standby generators, stuff like that has not been taken care of, hadn't been serviced, or basically just taken care of in general. And with that being said, they're going to overload them pretty easily with the, I guess, like the population, the house steadily increasing. More people's relying on electricity for heat, just everything. Water, air conditioning. But air conditioning is not going to be a problem right now. So, like I said, I figured I should report on this because a lot of people's not ready for something like this. So, like if you live in a big city, a major city, how you going to heat? It's all electric. You know what I mean? If you live in an apartment building, what are you going to do? So that's kind of what I wanted to do for us being a prepping channel, basically, off-grid channel. I wanted to kind of throw out a couple of suggestions. What we do is we have wood heat, and like I said, a lot of you people live in like apartment buildings, high-rise duplexes or whatever, and you can't have something like this. Of course, I know that, but those of you who can have a wood heater, that is the way to go. That is by far the best heat that you can get. If you ever had wood heat, you'd never go to anything else. We have a mini split also, and our house is 100% off grid. So solar power, battery backup, and all that stuff. So if all else fails and our power won't charge or whatever, we have standby generators that we can run. Or back to the apartment building and stuff like that, you can take and you can get you something like this right here, a buddy heater. These things actually put out a lot of heat. You can get those little 5-gallon cans. Buy those in like 2 or 3 packs. I think like $10 or something like that. But I mean, these heaters aren't terrible expensive. $100, $150 you'd have one. That and the gas. And those gas tanks would probably last you 2 days, something like that. I would say. I'm not real sure. To be honest with you, I've never had one of these, but I've been around people who have had them. But I have personally never owned one, and they heat, great. They're really, really good heaters. Okay. You can also get, like I was saying, here's the solar generators. Now these things got a little bit of a price to them, but they'd be very, very handy. Say like I was saying, if you live in an apartment building in a big city, you'll have to have something, maybe to keep your refrigerator going, freezers, whatever you got. These things right here are probably the best thing that you can invest in right here, right now, because you set a couple solar panels outside and charge your thing back up during the day, and you're good to go. You're good to go. You can't run an old gas generator in an apartment building. That's not going to happen. That's not going to fly. But these things right here, quiet, nobody know you got it, and it will be very, 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 very handy for you. You could run small electric heaters with this, whatever you need to do. Another problem would be when the power grid starts going down like that, is the stores, like food, water. All right, so you go right here, water storage. Like there again, if you live in a big city, apartment building, you can't have something like this. This is what we use, these water totes. We use rain catch, and these are, you can get 275 gallons. You can actually get 325 gallons. These, if you're somewhere where you can have these things, fix rain catch into it, you're good to go. Or you can use the barrels, of course, whatever you need to do. But that's that is what we use, the totes. But for those of you who can't use something like that, you can go this route. You can just do regular jugs if you want. I mean, there's no limit to what you can and can't do. But right here, this is a bladder that goes inside your bathtub. This thing would last you a good 2 to 3 weeks. You drink your water every day, cook. I mean, you couldn't bathe in it, of course, and last that long. But as far as drinking water, whenever you get a feeling that the power's blinking, something like that, or even when the power does go out, you still have a little while of runtime with the water because of the pressure and stuff like that. I would run in there and I'd hook this thing up and I'd fill it up if your power goes out. If you have city water, if you're on a well or something like that, that's different. That's different. It won't run unless you fire up a generator. But city water, you probably have enough time to run this full and catch some more jugs too. Worst case scenario, you could drain your hot water heaters, get the water out of that. There's several things you can do as far as being prepared with water. Just don't get caught with none, because it's you ain't gonna be able to get none. Stores will be down. It's gonna be grid down situation. You ain't gonna be able to get out and get it. Okay, and something else, food. Stockpile you some food, some emergency food. You can even buy these buckets at Walmart now. I think it's these right here, something like this right here, that they sell at Walmart now. But anyway, it's like $30 for a bucket. It's like, I want to say 30-day supply. I'm not real sure. Don't quote me on that because I really haven't looked at them that good, but I do know they sell them. Something like that, or just next time you go, grab some extra canned stuff. Just whatever you need to get through. Because, once it goes down for overloading like that, it could come right back up. Then again, it may not come back up for a week. You never know. You never know. But either way, if you can be prepared to keep your family warm, it's pretty important to do. So if you could, just look into it. But as far as this article right here, like I said, there's a lot of big channels reporting on it right now, and it's pretty serious. It is very serious now that they're actually reporting on it. Let's see here. There's the NERC. Here's the map again. From the tip of Texas plumb up into Canada, New England, and we're right in here. We're right in this area here. So I mean, we're definitely in that map. So right there it says millions were left without power during the winter storm Erie in 2021, and nearly 250 people lost their lives, and that's from basically freezing to death. So why chance it? I mean, why chance you or your family? Just do what you got to do to prepare. All right, guys, and also this will also affect you if you heat with natural gas. As it says right here, it's inadequate generator weatherization and limitations to natural gas infrastructure. Washington Examiner reported. Okay, so basically, if you heat with electric, you heat with natural gas, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect the way that you heat your home, the way the way that you live. So, why not take just a little bit of time to kind of get ready and prepare for it? Whether if it does happen, it does. If it don't, it don't. But at least you'll be ready for it. And like I said, there are a lot of people reporting on it now, and that's the reason I want to throw this video out there, is because there is a lot of people reporting on this El Nino thing this year. It only comes around so many years, like I was saying, and when it does, that's whenever supposedly the weather is extremely bad. It takes a turn for the worst. But as you know, it's like, as you can tell, it keeps getting further and further east. Me and my family, we're going to do what we got to do, you know, prepare for it. Like I said, we do wood heat. We got the solar. We're 100% solar powered. Water. We're going to store water. And we're actually going to store some inside too. I mean, not a lot, just a few gallons or whatever, because, you know, it could freeze outside because our tanks are outside. But just anything, you know, go out and buy you a couple gallon jugs of water, you know, get you a couple extra little things of propane for them little heaters if you get those, just stuff like that. Anything you can do to protect yourself, because I really feel that this year it is going to be something else. We'll just put it that way. So anyway, guys, if you like this kind of video, if you don't mind, let me know. Shoot me a message, or, you know, comment down below, because I can do more videos like this. I just thought this was pretty substantial, and I wanted to throw it out there to people that watch our videos and stuff, because if I can help you prepare in any way, you know, I feel as though I've done something good. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that subscribe button down on the bottom. It'll help our channel grow, and it's, you know, it's free. Why not? So, but anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I mean, do what you got to do. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family.